Will coding skills help you in becoming a data scientist? Yes, but coding won't comprise more than 40% of your tasks. You will have to explain the limits of your work to a lot of stakeholders, and in that process, your mathematical or statistical foundations, your domain expertise will help you in dealing with it. And definitely, when I speak about your coding skills, it will come a lot handy when we are trying to find out a lot of solutions to data problems, because a lot of things in data science like data manipulations, the basic step starts with taking the data and loading the libraries, and at that stage, if you are someone who is good at coding, you will be able to circumvent these issues, because a lot of data scientists who don't code much are unable to get through this step of data manipulations through code and trying to get proper libraries into your code so that you can carry on your tasks, because a lot of times Python or R gives you a lot of library problems, a lot of package problems. So how do you handle that? If you are like someone who is good in coding, definitely there's a transferable skill. You would like to troubleshoot these issues pretty well. Unlike someone who is good in mathematics, they would not like to deal with a machine in which it requires some kind of a troubleshooting related to how to install a package, what are the dependencies of that package, and how to create environments, and you get the drift, right? So essentially coding will help you a lot, but still when it comes to presenting your solution to the end user will ask you very basic questions, and that basic question generally can be bucketed into two categories. Either it's a very domain specific question, or it's a question relating to the mathematical and statistical assumptions of the solution which you have built. So in that process, if you do not understand the domain properly or the mathematical and statistical model properly, then you're not able to properly explain your data science problem to the end user or to the stakeholders. It could be a business analyst, or it could be a person who is very close to the business, like someone who is taking the charge of sales or taking the charge of marketing and all. So you understand my idea over here that coding will help you a lot, but still coding is not the entirety of data science. Your coding skills will help you to a limit, and if you lack the mathematical foundations or the domain expertise, you will have to gather them. And if I have to give you some kind of an unsolicited advice, start with the mathematical and statistical foundation, because domain expertise takes time to build, and there is no substitute for experience in terms of domain expertise. You'll have to spend time in that industry. But mathematical statistical foundation, that is a thing which your intelligence and your practice can help you with. It does not require you to spend 7 to 8 years to understand mathematical models. You can get away with, let's say, 5 6 months or 1 or 2 years. So that's the idea about it. So yeah, coding helps you a lot, but that's not the entirety of data science.